play. Alright, so first you drag your MIDI song into FL Studio, and I have some preset mixer channels that I've already made. They have all the settings that I want from other projects. I'm just going to drag them in here so that there's not a lot of time spent on actually making the tone of all the instruments and EQ settings and all that good stuff. So if you have yours saved like I do, just drag and drop your settings for the instruments you know you're going to do. In this case, we're going to change the song, Who Can It Be Now, to a metal song. It was an idea that the guitarist had in the band I'm in, so sending it to him later. So as you can hear, it's just the MIDI right now. Plain old MIDI file. And we're going to transform it. I'm going to bring this limiter up just so that you can hear the MIDI file while it plays. So the first thing that I like to do is using Control-I. You open up all these windows here, which is the level of volume and level of balance. And you want to reset them all to default, which is what I'm doing here. You right click, edit events, and Control-I. Well, you right click, reset, and then Control-I, which inserts the value of the reset, which is default. So as you can see now, all the knobs are on default. This one's the drum track. You want to make the velocity of the notes higher. You could leave it alone for more dynamic pieces, and some MIDI trackers like to put a lot of dynamics, and that's creativity, and I like to leave that alone. But this one, as you can see, it's all just straight velocity all the way through. These two channels right here, I just cloned that one because it's a muted guitar, and I'm going to have left and right guitar, so that's the muted track. And the track above the first, if you count from the top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth channel down, the sixth track, this one and that one, those are muted guitar tracks. So I'm going to want those to run through my guitar sound font. There's another track on either side of these muted guitar channels, which are like a keyboard or some other instrument that was in the original song, and those are going to play as the open strummed or picked notes of the guitar. So they're both going to be playing through the same channel at once, and it'll sound like alternating between open strings and closed strings, muted strings. I'm going to make all the vocal tracks, vocal harmonies, and the saxophone all into the same guitar solo channel. So here goes that one. I'm resetting all my polyphonies. The default is 32. I want it to be at 2 dashes, which is unlimited, so it doesn't limit the polyphony, or otherwise you're going to get really choppy sounds. This is my bass guitar. I'm going to make sure the E is on the right pitch. That way everything else is on the right pitch. Some sound fonts are an entire octave up or an entire octave down from what the MIDI starts as. I think mine was down on the bass, so I use Control and the up key to bring it an octave up in the piano roll. set the tempo higher because it'll just fit a heavy metal sounding song versus the original. I can hear the nice left and right separation going on. And the solo guitar fills up the middle pretty well. And you can hear how the original keyboards and the other instrument are open notes on the guitar. And then the original muted guitar track is a muted guitar. It's working out pretty nicely. Fast forward to the solo here. I mean, this was originally a sax, but since it's going to be on the electric guitar, I'm actually going to open this back up, bringing it an octave higher. So I'm going to select the notes, Control, up arrow. See how that works. Checking that it's still recording. It's good. And I'm gonna change the drum beat now. I'm gonna add that old shuffle kick drum syncopation that you hear in a lot of new wave British heavy metal songs like Iron Maiden. They're known for it. The Gallop, I think it's called. I'm going to add that one into it. So I'm not going to delete the original bass drum notes. I'm just going to bring them a note down so I can have them for reference in case I need them. So now I'm tracking that Gallop rhythm. It'll go dum 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 dum. I'm just going to copy this and put it in all of the measures. And I'll play it for you in a sec so you can hear it while I do this. There's not just silence. And I'm going to delete the ones when they show up on a fill, like this one. So I want them in the main beat and the main rhythm, but I don't want that gallop going when they're doing a drum fill or a break. Got another plan for that later. I'm going to play it while I do this now. Yeah. It's like Iron Maiden's covering this song. Except for the vocals being played on a solo guitar, it would be, you know, sung by Bruce or something. Can you imagine that? Finish putting these gallops in here. Later on I'm going to change the drum fills to add some toms action, change the cymbals instead of just that closed. But I mean, it's fine the way it is, but I want to just do a driving open hi-hat instead of 8 notes that are kind of chopping it into. I don't know if you hear what it's doing. And then I'll change it to like ride cymbals to give it a nice touch on the bridges or the chorus when I figure out where that is. And I'll post the actual finished song, at least as of today. I might mess with the tones later on, of course, but for the sake of the video, I'll have the song playing at the end of it. I'll put it at the end. That way you can see what I did first. What goes into making it sound like this. See how I had these for reference? Now I can bring them back up on the drum fills where I deleted the gallop. highlighting it and doing shift and the up key, because both the B and C notes on the piano are kick drums, at least in my sound font and default sound fonts. Oh, the bass drum fell out for a minute. There we go. I almost deleted the wrong one. I need to delete the fill. I'm just gonna rewind this. Kicks in the fill here. Hear it happen again. Right. I'm gonna change them later on though. Again, it'll have more metal drum fills instead of just straightforward like this. We'll demonstrate here at the intro. I think my recorder lagged a bit, but it's alright. Yeah, I actually recorded this narration after I recorded the video, simply because of limitations with being able to record and actually make the song into what it is at the same time. So, here's the end of my narration. Now you get to enjoy the song.